think as a marketer as well, you're not good as a marketer if you don't connect with your customers and really understand what they need, whether they're patients, doctors, healthcare systems, lab managers or procurement officers, whoever they are. You have got to have spoken with them, understand what they need, and those needs may well differ from country to country, place to place, hospital to hospital. Amazing leaders have that humility piece to it. So they know they'll hold back. They won't hold back by weaponizing. So you get the hold back sometimes of leaders who are going, oh, I'm just going to speak last and I'm going to gather all of the, ammo, and then I'm going to go for it. That's not inclusive leader. That's just a fear-led leader. So somebody who sort of waits to speak and then annihilates people is not inclusive. That's just poor. But the type of leader I think I've got in my mind, just know that they've got the gravitas to have to say something and people will follow, but invite and actually are responsible for employing a great leadership. So, and they invite them to the table to speak so that they can get, they seek counsel. I think that's the word I use in my coaching group. They seek counsel. And that leads to synergy. And I find when you're in a great, really well facilitated team call with somebody like that, you build on each other. My current company, we have a value of involvement. And I think it's one of those where we don't speak enough of that. And if you have the right people in the room, that several things can happen. You have better decision making because you've got the right people in the room who might represent the customers, customer insight, or they might understand the operations behind the system, or whatever problem you're trying to solve. Having the right people in the room is really critical to get to the right conclusion. That seems really obvious. When revenue's down and your growth's not where it needs to be, it's just treating people like adults about what's going on, and then being as transparent as you can as you navigate the tough decisions you have to make along the way. At least opening up and acknowledging what people are going through. When we're in a fast-paced, highly competitive, highly stressful environment, it's easy just to put the pedal down and keep going and press the button and reply to the emails, and before you know it, you're shouting at your husband and the kids are not speaking to you because you haven't been out of your office for 14 hours and things like that. That's just rubbish. It's just not a life that any of us want to live. Yeah. So to have leaders stand up and say, take a break, and I see how much you're doing and I know it's hard, I think is really important.